Getting started in just a minute here. Alright, there we go. Cleared Naxx last night. Couldn't believe how easy it was. +0, +1. What difficulty? Try normal. Just steamrolled it, yeah. We're doing 2. We've already done 11 bosses. A couple days ago. We'll probably do 3 next week, assuming they fix the trash. We haven't done that yet. We're doing that tonight. Gothik, 4 Horsemen, Sapph, and KT tonight. That's the goal. We're good to go. Good to go. All my runes are right. HAT. Deadly Brew. Never spawned any ads. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I've heard that Gothik is pretty bugged. We're gonna find out here soon. Very soon. Put it there now. I mean, I know early in the week the ads were very, very overtuned. I don't know if that's still the case. It sounds like they made a fix yesterday, but the fix might be bugged. I think we're gonna find out here in a minute. Vesuvius is dead, yeah. Yep. Yeah, we've killed everything else on +2 so far. Like choppy frames. How was that? We had trouble keeping MCs casted. It was fine. Yes, just one shot it. A week or something that's dropping my frames. Heck. I mean, it's not horrible, but it's noticeable. A chug. 5 seconds or something. It's annoying. Just looking at some health stuff. They changed his mana, and it seems like you can't mana drain him anymore. Yeah, I believe that. Got a priester in an interesting spot early on. You can. You just have to delete all of yours in your inventory to get more.
Summon.
You're good. I don't even know what that means, to be honest, so I'm not that worried about it. Sit back and enjoy. I'm not worried about it. Alright, there we go. See how this goes. Expecting it to be bad. We'll see. We shall see.
Sounds silly, dear, but do it for me, please.
So far, so good. Shadow damage from life drain. Arcane explosion. Be doing GAPP too. Okay. So basically I have to slow. At this difficulty, at this current tuning, it sounds like we need to slow. So like not kill things right away like we kind of face rolled it last time. We'll have to, you know, kind of like let it go. Although I don't know the lengths of the waves timed, I don't remember. Oh man. Alright. Let's see how this one goes. This is good. I actually like this tuning. Because like it's doable, right? Like it's not like it's not doable or anything like that. You just, I don't know if we'll continue doing it on this difficulty. There's a possibility that we rank it down, but it doesn't seem like overwhelmingly hard, right? Seems like you gotta be a little bit smarter about it. I like it.
I'm gonna enjoy killing these slack-jawed daffodils!
All right. Well, there goes the roids. Hey, how's it going? Just giving Gothic +2 a little try here. They made a hotfix to the ads, and they seem kind of nice, honestly. Like appropriately difficult, I would say. We're making some adjustments to groups. The cool thing with this is that you can actually weapon swap, so you can PK, Sebaceous PK weapon swap between every single wave, which is kind of nice. Like when you get to the end and you get like Death Knights spawning and stuff, you can basically have immediate uptime, which is nice, but you still get the muted DPS. Pretty good. Season of Discovery, yes it is. Yep. Sure is. Is this better than Kata? I mean, I think so. Obviously, I'm playing it, but it's all relative to what you enjoy, right? I think this is probably the most fun version of WoW currently. But you know, what's more active? Kata has a higher population.
5, 4, 3, 2,
That
1.
it does. That said, SOD has less servers. They were recently consolidated. So it's fairly populated within the one server ecosystem. I actually need to... one thing I find myself doing now that I need to probably fix is... So I have a PK weapon swap set up. However... Actually, However, sometimes I'll cast it, so it's a single swap where it casts PK. It casts PK, and then it'll swap. But if you're out of range... Sorry, I'm trying to pay attention a little bit. But if you're out of range, it'll weapon swap without casting it, so I need to set up a weak aura or something. To, you know, give me that. That way I know, like, when to cast. I mean, I could look down here and see if this is grayed out or whatever, but... Not quite as... You know. Back up for this horse. Getting IEA up. I'm not really focusing on my damage at all, to be quite honest. I'm just trying to make sure IEA is up on the important bosses, important mobs rather. The other side's dying. We're able to keep up, but the other side's dying quickly.
Phase 2 soon.
I have waited long enough. Now you face the harvester of souls.
Hopefully I log out before I die. We'll see. Nope. That's close. That's close. That's doable. That's doable. I don't know why Cuddles is playing Saber Slash. Be playing Muty for this boss. Anusha. Is this HC or Kata? This is Season of Discovery.
While there's still time.
Everything but the horse. I said it in chat. I don't know if anyone read it, but it's all good. So you can shackle them as well. So if we shackle the ones that are dangerous, it buys us a little bit of time to get it cleaned up and then break it when you're good. Just one less ad to worry about. You got 3 priests. Should really run Muti on this color. All right. Be popping GAPP as well. Games back then had an epic feel. They did, yeah. Sure. Especially in SOD, because the power curve is just so much higher in this now. Pretty cool. But yes, this is SOD. Alright, we'll see how this goes. We're like I said, we're able to do this. It's just it's tight. It's tight. But the tuning is honestly pretty good.
Five,
Foolishly you have sought your own demise. Brazenly you have disregarded powers beyond your understanding. You have fought hard.
But I do need to set up that range Weakora so I know when I'm within, what, 25 yards? Yeah, 25 yards. Of current target. It'll just help with the... Not screwing it up with timing. Do-do-do-do. Alright. Starting here in a sec. Next wave. Ooh. We're so good. Now we've got weapon swap back to the sebaceous weapon. So as this gets close, and I'm running cut to the chase, which is like genuinely pretty helpful for this. It's because there's so much target swapping. So I'm gonna prioritize on the Death Knights. Should be a knight now. There it is. Beautiful. That was really nice. Okay. Back to sebaceous weapon. Get it up. Beautiful. Spacious. There'll be a couple knights coming after this. Oh. A rider.
AoE talk.
Get the rider down, get the rider down. Please. Yeah. Horse. Be out. Horses. DPS is not focusing correctly. This tuning is wild. So live swarmed us essentially.
I have waited long enough. Death now only sees the harvester of souls.
Enemy damage taken. Yeah, horse. Look at that.
The first kill goes to me. Anyone care to wager?
The guild had a bug where no ads spawned on Gothic. Yep. Yep. That'll do it. I think we also have some ad priority confusion on the undead side. Yeah, like horses should probably be. Yeah, they're listed as last, and I think people were still doing that. Alrighty. Try this again, yeah? So I think the play is GSPP GAPP before boss. And then GSPP. No, sorry, GAPP again. Let's update that in the notes. So, Gothic. Where's Gothic? I can't read. Here. Stage phase, and we're going to the APP again mid-fight. There's like an arcane explosion that happens that actually does like considerable damage. Oh. I don't think I brought enough GSPPs. I only have 5 left. Once a boss comes down, it's trivial. I don't think there's gonna be any problem. Which we almost got to twice now. We just gotta fine-tune the groups a little bit, I think, and fix the kill order. Because I think some people were not doing the right thing. Does mana draining him still help? So it used to earlier this week, but they buffed his mana. So now he has an absurd amount of mana, so you could do it the whole fight, but you wouldn't get him to a point where it would matter. It seems like that's how they chose to fix this. At least that's what we're seeing on +2. Maybe you could do it on 0, but I'm not 100% sure. But we are not mana draining him. We're just healing. We're doing GSPP and healing through the Shadow Bolts. 16 minutes on it. I want to watch the timer. They killed those. And they come down. I was just trying to see how we could maybe throttle a little bit better. We'll have Fell Striker equipped. Okay. Good, they're shackling like I said. Very good. Let me reset, re-equip. Spacious is on. Got a Death Knight here. Equip. Equip. It's actually really nice. Gotta hit this guy. Rider. You have the other side wiped.
I have waited long enough. Now you face the Harvester of Souls. Death is the only escape.
Just barely missing it. I don't know if we'll actually continue to do this on 2. I don't think we want to spend a lot of time because we got to clear tonight. But I'm fairly confident we could kill this if we wanted to. Like we're really close to it. Just don't know how much longer we're gonna want to do it on 2. Alright. Maybe try to use target dummy here. Just if things get a little hairy. You know? We just need to get through this last, like, essentially the last 15 seconds of the ad phase. That's the only hurdle at the moment. We'll see. We'll see if we can pull it off. I have 11k health.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Foolishly you have sought your own demise. Brazenly you have disregarded powers beyond your understanding. You have fought hard to invade the realm of the Harvester. Now, there is only one way out. To walk the lonely path of the damned.
It's quite a bit of negativity in chat today. Game chat. Thanks. Do. Refresh. Like, why are you shackling now? That's crazy. That's crazy. Stop. I dropped one too. Yep.
AoE talk.
Face the Harvester of Soul. Death is the only escape.
This horse is still up. Why is this horse still up? I don't understand.
Death is the only escape. Death is the only escape. Death is the only escape.
Shadow Bolt hits for 4718. Shadow Bolt, yeah, this is soft. May or may not have caused the wipe on Gothic. May or may not have went to the bathroom. Nice. How do you do the safety dance? Carefully. Very carefully. I don't know how to answer that. Other than just following the pattern. I assume we're gonna go down. Down, right? I mean, we could kill this, but we're gonna be here all night. Been here over an hour. We're gonna bring it down to 1. I actually like this. I think this is done pretty well. I think the tuning is actually quite good on this. I don't think it needs to be changed. I think this is good. They're just turning it down. Crystal. Honestly, no, that's Hagen. This is Gothic. Alrighty, this is now on 1, so this should be a lot easier. Alrighty, here we go.
Foolishly you have sought your own demise. Brazenly you have disregarded powers beyond your understanding. You have fought hard to invade the realm of the Harvester. Now, there is only one way out. To walk the lonely path of the
Yeah, I can't even get a refresh.
I'm gonna enjoy killing these slack-jawed daffodils.
Back to Sebaceous. Should be a horse coming here soon. 3 trainees. There we go. There is another trainee. Sebaceous back on. There's a horse. Okay, get on the rider. On the trainee. Back to Sebaceous. Death Knight. Here. Back to Sebaceous. Horse. Sebaceous up. CT. Rider dead. Sebaceous.
I have waited long enough. Now you face the Harvester of Souls.
Oh, easy enough.
Death is the only escape.
$30. Okay. Beyond one, that's pretty trivial.
To arms, ye roustabouts. We've got company.
Invaders, cease this foolish venture at once. Turn away while you still can.
Come, Zeliek. Do not drive them out. Not before we've had our fun.
Enough prattling. Let them come. We shall grind their bones to dust.
I do hope they stay alive long enough for me to introduce myself.
Perhaps they will come to their senses and run away as fast as they can.
I've heard about enough of your sniveling. Shut your fly throat before I shut it for you. I said
Cruising. We're gonna try to go. We're gonna try to go reset and change the difficulty back to 2. Solid. Yeah, this is Season of Discovery. Yep. Skipping 4 Horsemen? No, we're just, so we went down to difficulty 1 for Gothic just to get through it and not spend too much more time on it. We're going back to the entrance to see if we can re-up to level 2 so we can do 4 Horsemen on difficulty 2. It's 15 minutes. Yeah. It's been 14 so far. So these should unlock in just a minute. Oh yeah, we've spent about 9 hours on PTR just on 4 Horsemen, so we know. We know. How it goes. So I'm gonna be sticking with Mish. Easy enough. We will be splitting off 4. You can stack 2 on lower difficulties, but we won't be able to do that on we will not be able to do that on +2. We're just waiting to see. Yeah, Crusader Strike. Just waiting to see if these become re-enabled. Supposed to be 15 minutes. I'll be right back real quick.
Do not continue. Turn back while there's still time.
Back. Set the log out and log back in. Missed a few patch notes, but did the set bonus from backstab go from 20 down to 5? Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Let's see it right here. Your ambush and instant poison deal 20% more damage. Your backstab deals 5% more damage. Does not benefit from mutilate. That said, I fully expect that they will. I don't know if they'll revert it back to 20% for backstab. However, I would not be surprised if, at the very least, they bump it up 10, 15, probably just back to 25 or 20%. I'll see. I'm just waiting for the WoW Sims team to update the spreadsheet so devs can see it. Or Carnage back to 20. I actually just don't like that Carnage exists. I kind of wish it didn't exist. And we just had a different choice, you know? Something different. I don't know what, but it's too ambiguous of a decision, right? Makes sense. Like, I'm running CTTC right now, but I'm doing IA. I wouldn't if I was running TPS. Right, TPS. Haven't played retail in a while. What class dungeon are you doing? So this is actually classic WoW, Season of Discovery. And we're doing Naxx. but I'm playing Rogue. Yeah, really fun in P1 for sure. It fell off a good bit right around P3. But it's in a really good spot right now, honestly. It's really fun. Especially leveling. Leveling is super fun. They give you all the runes at level 1. So you just blast.
Summon.
Don't love Carnage because I don't like CTC either because it's too simple. Yeah, I'd agree with that. I think that's a fair take. Yeah, I'd agree. Or just make it like, just make it where like, I mean, this might be stupid, but if you want to make an option like that, just have it equally automate something different, right? So like you could have Carnage just automatically refresh, like CT or Rupture or something, and then cut to the chase, refreshes your SND. Like, just have it be something different. The problem with that is that they would need to buff CTTC because, or sorry, they need to buff Rupture or Carnage, either one, because without Carnage, it's not worth casting unless you're sub and running the bleed talent. So, that's the conundrum, if you will. Yeah, something similar to Venomous Wounds would be good. Retail Rogue has some really nice stuff. I just don't like that it's a decision between like quality of life and damage, right? Like that decision never feels good to make. That's all. That's all it is. Not my favorite. Especially with IEA thrown in the mix, it just makes it not a decision that you get excited about, right? Are you tanking? No, I'm not. Thank God. No, just DPSing. I am gonna need more. I only have one ESPP left, and I need it for... What level is this? Ah, this is max level. We're all 60. Do you see these or anything? Not. Don't disagree. Find 2 buttons way too simple. Yeah, you're not wrong. I was actually saying the other day, I wish Saber was different. I wish it was designed a little bit differently. I wish Saber was a 1-button dot, right? Like Saber itself just did a dot. It just applied a dot. That's it. And then it was designed where you would have to press Sinister Strike. You would maintain with Saber, and then otherwise you would be building with Sinister. It's just 1 extra button, but it's super simple, and it gets rid of the ramp issue that Saber has, which makes it, you know, completely unviable in some situations. But then great in other ones, because you can snapshot and blah blah blah. So, you know, I don't disagree, and I'm not even one that enjoys a lot of rotation complexity. I'd rather the complexity be in the encounter instead of the actual rotation. But CTTC Mutilate, I mean, you teach a cat how to play CTTC Mutilate, you know? Pretty straightforward. Sorry, difficulty level, it's on 2. We are on Mograine. Start. Which means he will be that way. I think it was this way. No, that way is to the right. So we're gonna be on Mograine. I'm just getting my stuff re-queued up here. There we go. Happy medium, 2-button, 1-button rotations are not hit. I agree. 3 to 4 I enjoy. You know, I think 3 to 5 is like a good spot. You know, you look at something like Final Fantasy XIV, right? Like Black Mage rotation, it's just so ridiculous. It's absurd. I don't want that, right? I don't want that complexity.
Flee before it's too late.
Retail rotations, I think, are pretty good. Honestly, I think they're pretty strong. Ouch. Those hurt. Oh, great. See the B-Tribe video logs? Yeah. Next week, yeah, probably. Probably. Yeah. And Atia shards. Do groups seem correct? Like parties? Mulgrain. We're just going through practice run real quick. This is like completely just execution. There's nothing else. Just run to the right spot and the boss dies. They're just fixing up groups real quick. So basically I'm going to be going from Mograine to safe spot to Thane. Mograine, safe, Thane. Mograine, safe, Thane. And then second phase, I'll go safe spot to Lady and just basically just bounce between those two. And that's it. And we'll just outlast the fight. This is not our speed strat, this is our kill it on a hard difficulty, get more loot strat. Which bosses would be good on Saber versus Muty? I wrote notes about this recently. Let's see if I can find them. I think actually in the compendium, I wrote it in the compendium, which is pinned in the Classic Rogue disc. There's a note at the end of each boss that has like a note where Saber might struggle. Honestly though, early on, just play Mutilate. That's it. I think that's it. Later on, once you get gear, then I think it's worth playing both. If things stay the way that they currently are, but early on, I would probably just play Mutilate. But you're fine if you do want to play Saber, you can play it. It's not like it's gonna be absolutely horrible or anything. But spend this time learning the fight, learning timing and alignment and stuff like that. Saph, you're right, yes. Or Horsemen, yes. Gothic, don't do that. Oh, they all have different health now. They bumped up Thane so you can't single burn him? Has it always been like that? Yes. Yeah, even honestly though, even well, I guess yeah. I guess that's fine. I might still play Nudie on a single side strat. Just to help with the ad, because you're gonna do trash damage on the ads. If you don't care about the ads, then maybe there's a you save all your cooldowns and you burst and you make it, you know, you have that initial burst, then yeah, I could see that. If the damage is excluded in the parse. I don't know, I haven't checked to see if it is or not. Probably is, I would imagine. Where's yo face? It's under the hood. Yeah, not in All Stars. Alright, so 4 Horsemen is GSPP and GFP. I am not gonna cast the GSPP. Because I'm low on material, low on consumes. I wasn't expecting to wipe 10 times on Gothic. On the floor. Kind of wondering how cheap Frozen Runes are going to be with each one being 10 to 12. Yeah, for sure. Especially with like the like power curve of requiring sanctified gear in a couple weeks here. Like even now, right? There's not going to be much reason to run other stuff. Is somewhat, right? There's still going to be off pieces and stuff that'll be worth it, but yeah. You have PP for 2 fights, just Frozen Rune. Yeah. I have GFPP for, I don't remember. This fight. One other fight. Fairlena? Yeah, Fairlena. Eating. Already dead. People pulling stuff. Alright, there's our ninja pull for the night. TPS stand in the fire. Oh, this happens every single raid. There's always... This boss is notorious for ninja pulls. Would have been good if they did it before I pop consumes, though. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Who pulled their sending world buffs? I don't know, I can't tell who pulled them. First hit, question mark. Curious how GFPP and stuff works in Sank. They have 30k HP, stuff hits are 4k, 2k is yeah. Yeah, I mean it's a valid thing. I guess the answer you're gonna get is just relative. It's relative based on. Alright, what am I supposed to pop here? GF. It's relative based on like how sweaty you are, right? Because like if you're in a high-end guild, is it greater than 0? You're using it, right? Like that's gonna be the logic every single time. So, you know, that's just the way things go. It's all relative, but like most people won't do it. Plan as we go. And I gotta bring like, I guess PPs do I need to bring? So even inventory becomes a real problem again. Because I need to bring like 20 GSPPs or something. My god. I brought 10 tonight and burnt through them before we even finished Gothic. So that's a thing. Right. Yep, that is a thing. But you can also do both, right? Pop it early and... minutes. So yeah, this is basically it. Been so much gold on consumes, it's ridiculous. Absolutely crazy. Alright. Drinky. So again, Mograine, safe, Thane. Mograine, safe, Thane. And then safe lady, blah 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 blah. 3-stack swap. That's it. That's all she wrote. I'm actually gonna do Ember as well. Check. Open. Blade Flurry. listen. Hopefully this fight is less than 10 minutes long, because my flask's about to fall off and I don't want to burn another one. Yet, until it falls off. That's are too expensive, man. Yeah, here we go. We'll see how this goes, you know? We'll see. Think we're gonna ninja pull? Is it gonna happen? Ninja pull? Bueller? Everyone looks pretty good.
4,
Oh, so good.
2, 1.
Oh, you run so far away. We have no stacks. One stack. That's wild. Holy crap, that's nerfed to frick. Wait, why is code over here? I must have resisted a stack.
Next time, bring more friends.
Code's dead. I mean, I forgot to redirect on the way out that time. That's kind of bad. I mean, not a huge deal, but none. I think I resisted that first stack. I think I did. I was looking to see if I like resisted a stack or something. People are so salty tonight. I am very glad that I had very glad that I have voice chat muted right now. man. People are mad. I did GFPV. And Ember. And a fire. It is kind of entertaining that it's generally always the same handful of people that cause mechanical problems. I guess that's the way in every guild though, right? Same 3 or 4 people that kind of just rotate. Pretty standard. As far as my performance, I can be a little bit better with the I mean, realistically the only issue I had there was a redirect. I should have been better with the redirect from Mograine to Thane. And then uptime on the pole was not good either. I just gotta fix that. I mean, it's because the tank is like running away, so gotta stay ahead.
Summon.
Yeah, you just gotta remember to do it. I mean, it's a little more important for me because I'm running IEA, so like my top priority is not damage, although I want to obviously optimize, but my top priority is you got to be smart about the uptime, right? So when you're transitioning, if you can CP with 5, it means that you can refresh S&D, you can go in because you can weapon swap because there's no, you know, you're not wasting a GCD because you're not attacking. So you can weapon swap into Seb, PK, open with 5 CP, and then you're good to go, right? So it's just a matter of getting it. Yeah, you just got to remember it, right? And have it be second nature. So this just takes reps. It's fun though. I like it. I like the little micro optimization stuff. Like, it's not stuff that will make you wipe, but it's definitely stuff that'll help you parse a little bit better. And if everyone does stuff a little bit better, it makes the fight so much smoother. Yeah, that's right. Yep. One thing, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, maybe one thing that I could do a little bit better is not redirect. I think that's the play, actually, is to not redirect, because I'm the only IEA rogue. So if I actually, before I leave, like as I'm leaving, do a 5 CP IEA, it preps it for the next group. So they get it and my side gets it because I'll reapply. I think that's actually the play, is to not redirect. Now that I'm thinking about that a little more, I think that makes more sense. have one active. I think I got Juju too, yeah. 5-minute Juju. Yep. Yeah, I think that's just a better, like, raid decision to do it that way. Thanks.
Life is meaningless. It is in death we are truly tested.
I think tanking on that fight was jacked up because code was like on our side. I don't know why. Like before they swapped. Like way before is what I mean. He's supposed to replace Mish, but I think it looked like it came a little prematurely. But maybe I was just in the moment not realizing it. It's possible.
5, 4,
4,
3,
3,
2,
dos,
1.
un.
AoE charge.
Yeah, I must have resisted last time. We should be moving.
Meteor.
There's the meteor. That was good timing, Mish. Very nice. That was very good. Didn't get an HAT there. Why is code dead again? We should be moving, but there's no one replacing, so yeah, that is what it is. It's a wipe.
Next time, bring more friends.
It was looking good. They're running into an issue where so hot take. I think prop pallies are cooked this phase. I don't think they're very good, which is weird because everything's undead. You would think that would be the case, but the damage profiles and stuff they aren't adding up. I think this might be like a rogue barrel phase. It's really interesting. Thane has that much. 4.4. $3.9 for Mogreen. There. Warlock did really well this week. Yeah, I hear that. I mean, some of the stuff is solo tankable, but... I mean, the DPS, look at the DPS. I mean, I'm running IEA, you know? Number 2 on damage. Not bad. No, it's really the damage profile and stuff. They don't have as much utility and whatnot. So like Rogue, they just tweaked Rogue. We haven't run one yet. I think we might next week. They changed Rogue so that the damage is less spiky, but the damage output is still pretty decent. So you end up just taking like consistent damage, but you can have really strong mitigation. I think it might just be better. But we've had, like, we'll go back and look through the logs, but our prot has had a lot of problems. Just, like, seemingly quite squishy, so from a mitigation perspective. Damage, we don't really care about because we're not parsing it right now. We'll reassess what the best tank is for speed kills later. Like, you know, halfway through the phase or whatever, we'll have a better idea. But yeah. Bum, bum, bum. It's possible to run 2 tank on this, I think, with the way that they changed. Like, you'd have to meet them in the middle. And then break for 3 stacks and then meet in the middle. And it should fall off, I think, based on the timing, but I'm not 100% sure. I'd have to do the math. Yeah, parsing. I mean, we're not even worried about parsing right now. We're just trying to do the hardest difficulty possible so that we can get the most loot. So we can start parsing earlier, essentially. That's where we're at. Minutes and 11 minutes. What are we doing? if they're gonna drain soul, can we just LOS? Like, we're just sitting here doing nothing.
Summon.
You'd have to overlap them. It's worth looking at after. Like, you'd have to do like a 2-stack meat and metal swap and it should fall off, but we'll look at logs later.
Life is meaningless. It is in death we are truly tested.
No.
Then Rusha better wait here. I'll be back in 10 minutes.
Even 10 minutes is a long time to be away from you.
Alright, see how this goes.
Five, four, three, two, one.
That was much better. Nice. I got the refresh off.
Meteor.
I like my meat extra crispy.
Re-swap to Seb.
Meteor. AoE talk. Meteor.
What a bloody waste this is!
Why did we bring that back over? That was really stupid.
Void zone. Void zone. Void zone. Void zone. Void zone.
Who's next?
One die.
Void zone. Void zone.
The range should kill it.
Void zone.
Alright, now we just hang out. We're just gonna let range kill it. It's gonna be that.
You have no idea what horrors lie ahead. You have seen
And
nothing.
+2 dead.
The frozen heart of Naxx awaits you.
Is this the first +2 kill? I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah, that was pretty good. It's half time. No corrupted Asperger. No, I don't think so. And Juju chill. Kind of curious about logs. I want to check later. Five frozen tombs, huh? Damn. For 20 man, that's crazy. Well, I don't know, I didn't look at loot. Seal of the Damned, Warmth of Forgiveness, Tear Chest, Splinter. That's it. So, I mean, this bot, we're doing this on 2. The only real, like, questionable thing here is we don't know the impact of frost resistance. Said that. More loot, yeah. I think you get +1 per difficulty is what I understand. For that boss we got 1, 2, 3. We got 3 tier on that boss. And 1 splinter is guaranteed on +2, with a chance at 2. We got 3 tier and 2 drops. Yeah, that seems to be it. Military affix still doing the emotes. It is still doing them, but we haven't seen it work. We didn't actually do it this week though, but we tried it a bunch on PTR and it never worked. Right, yeah, 2 is 100% splinter and a chance at 2, which we have seen. But yes. This boss should be very straightforward. I don't see us struggling with this unless there's some new thing or damage scaling of frost ticking damage is super high or something like that. I mean, this is not traditionally a difficult boss, so we'll see. We shall see. Saf KT drop a splinter. I would imagine every boss drops a splinter. Are we sending it? Wait, what's happening?
4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, he said wait, and then... Yes. I already messed up rotation. He's flipping. Just back up. He's got a huge hitbox. That. No, that was a bad call. I don't like that flip.
Find shelter. Watch your feet.
I should have went a little earlier on that, but just like IA drop for a second and a half. Don't like that. Don't like that. But yeah. And this seems straightforward. I don't like I mean I have a recommendation when we're done, but
Watch your feet. Find shelter.
I stacked early. I should have waited another second. I took a tick that I didn't need to take there. Step back.
Watch your feet.
Trying to get through here. There we go. Should be repopping consumes, but will just kill me. Life drain. Didn't quite a good cleanse on the life drain. Yeah, you should have a decurse on the life drain. I think it just didn't happen. Was it? Did I die from that the other time too? I didn't even look. Frost door, frost door, frost door. Sapphiron ice bolt. It was just the frostbow. We one shot it, but yeah. That's good. Okay, that's good. Yeah, life drain killed me on the second one.
Our preparations continue.
The first one I was just too close and I ate an ice bolt that I shouldn't have taken.
It is good that you
That's
serve
all.
me so faithfully.
But the second one was avoidable.
All will serve the Lich King. And in the end, you shall
We did not get a splinter from this boss.
so long.
Eye of the Dead, Face of Death,
I foresee
2 enchants, 3 enchants,
Wait.
3 enchants, 2 items. Fist of the Relenting.
Security measures have failed.
No
Cease
splinter.
this interruption immediately.
Yes, Master.
So no splinter, 2 items, 3 enchants, shoulder enchants. $45 remnants from that. What's ice bolts? No. So ice bolt was essentially I was too close to someone who got ice blocked. That's all it was. So I should have waited a second. Or what is that for? Yeah. I got the shoulder in chat. We'll see if I get this tier, if I get this chest, that makes 4 piece. I don't know if I'll get it though. Time for KT. For hoodie? Oh yeah. It says tradable, yeah. Yeah, it's nice. Consumes bar you got in the middle, it's a weak aura. Yeah, it's a Foji weak aura. A paid weak aura. Yeah, the weak aura is called Foji, Fojji. The paid weak aura, that's like a full weak aura suite. That's what I'm using for all my class stuff too. Very good. Highly recommend. Although the optimization of it is not always the best, it's generally the best option. Pretty solid. So this fight is candidly, again, pretty straightforward. It's kind of just a DPS check in some regard, and then, you know, just don't stand in bad things. Like interrupt every frostbolt, CC mind control, and then happens, and then move out of red circles at the end of the fight, the last half of the fight. Don't die to red circles. Yeah, I know. I'd be lying if I said I never have before, you know? I think we've all done it. So I need chest, glove, ring. Chest, glove, ring, slayers, toxin. Those are the only items I need. Yummy. Yummy won that one. That's good. That's good. Yeah, in a good spot. Never stood in the bad before. Never happened. Perfectly executed. All the time. Shoulder enchant. Engaged. Look at that bad boy. Whew, spicy. Spicy meatball. I'm actually excited. So like our 4-piece is not, it's not bad, but it's not amazing. However, I think it'll help with the feel, right? Particularly for Saber, I think, but even just for Muti. I think it's a pretty solid thing. It's just better. It's just energy flow, right? Like that's great. Not a ton, but it's something. Pretty cool. Warmth of Forgiveness. Look at this. They buffed it. This trinket, caster trinket. It can restore 6,000 mana on a 3-minute cooldown. That's nutty. 6,000? It's nuts. Yeah, exactly. For those moments, what's real? I mean, realistically, what it could potentially introduce is it's for those moments that you would historically have to run PK. You could potentially not run PK and run Saber instead, or sorry, Shadow Step instead, and it might be enough to justify that, since we don't have all the energy flow that we had previously. So yeah, I think it's good. My guild and some got Tabard of Mastery for killing this with no deaths. Nice. Very nice. Oh, sweet. Yeah, I want to look at that. I repaired, right? Yeah, I did. Who won the chest? I don't even know. Not sure who won the tier chest. But that'll be my 4-piece, so that'll be really nice. Officers are still talking about loot. Yeah, so oh, I was looking at parses, but parses don't matter because heroic is like 1 to 3 or whatever, so we're being compared with ones. So that makes sense. I was sitting here wondering, like, why am I blue parsing? Even as IEA, that's why. That's funny. Yeah, I forgot about that. How much time do I have? 14 minutes. We're just going to go ahead and reapply. We'll just take care of this now. Bye. Let's get this all set up. Yeah, compared to people that have 50% less HP. Right. Yeah, first week loot. I mean, it's important distribution, right? Like, especially with Loot Council, and we just recently had one of our 4 officers stop playing, so it's the 3 of them are trying to figure it out. So like that whole dynamic gets kind of shaken up, you know? Makes sense. Cuddle's got the robe. Nice. I reran the numbers today. 2-piece for Muty. 2-piece plus 2-piece is plus 650, 4-piece is 105, and this is at 60 seconds. 6-piece is plus 3200. Cuddles has 5-piece already. GM privilege. So I'm going to be behind the boss at all times. Max melee range behind the boss. I am first kick rotation. This is very straightforward for me. Stay behind the boss. Interrupt the first kick on rotation. That was DPS values on set bonus, yeah. Yeah, if Cuddles gets ring, game over. I'm currently at 3 out of 6. But I'm on IEA duty, so it is what it is. I told him if I beat him on any boss ever, that he's running IEA. Which I did tonight, by the way. Just throwing that out there. But yeah, it's quite good. The problem though is that Rogue is in current tuning. Rogue is it just can't compete. That's the unfortunate part. But it comes online, like the second you get the 6-piece, and that's all you really need. You don't really need that much more gear here. So makes sense. The ring, I wish they would have the ring maybe go from like KT and Saf or something like that, or spread it out across the raid, put it on like the end bosses or something. But the ring is the gate. That is the gate. But yeah, everyone wants the ring. It's pretty silly. Oh, sorry, I said back of the boss. I'm on the right of the boss. I think he just changed that. If you search for Frostbolt, it's under boss specials. Or you can just go to custom options under the base. I think it's actually under the base. Just reloading UI. So I am on the right side of the boss. I gotta remember that. That's about it. Stand on right. Interrupt 1. Don't stand in red crap. Game over. Should Juju chill here as well? Yeah, I agree. See how this goes. Oh, just have one. So we have the 3 triangle stack for melee. Just want to make sure everyone's on the same page. If we move for a red, do you want melee stepping backwards and eating the downtime, or do you want the 2 side groups shifting towards the tank? Just to make sure everyone is on the same page. Okay. Yep. So we're basically eating downtime because we're just doing this for loot, right? It's just prog. So if we get red, if we get a whatever the hell it's called, the red circle, then we're just gonna move back and just eat the downtime and then go back in. Just so we don't risk doing the frost tomb thing to the tank or all of melee. When we do speed kills, that will change. I'd imagine we'll do 2 stacks and not 3. But see how it goes. So right side, first interrupt. That's it. That's my job. We'll see if I mess it up. Double frost pot. Oh, one shaman to interrupt, yeah. That's the life. How many interrupts do you need in the rotation? 3 is what the recommendation, like what the normal thing is. You just rotate 3. Alright, here we go. Getting to going here.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Minions, servants, soldiers of the cold dark, obey the call of Kel'Thuzad!
Man, it's been a long time since I've done this fight. Wow. Die really fast. We just pulled a bunch of stuff. And it was fine. These things fall over. It's crazy. The bosses are really the only, maybe, the only challenging aspect of this. We'll see. All those things just fell over. "15 seconds on timer."
The end is upon you.
Phase 2.
I got next. I am, yes, thank you.
There will be no escape. Awaits you.
I'm gonna grab Mike's interrupt. Yeah. What number interrupt, right? Need backup on this? I'm in. Someone grab. Thank you. Yep. Next. Next is 3. That was 3, I'll get next.
Master, I require aid. Very well. Warriors of the Wilton race, rise up. Fight, kill, and die for your master. Let none
I'm just missing a lot. I got it.
your soul is bound for me.
I got next. Okay. You, Cuddles. Okay. I got it.
AoE taunt.
On cooldown.
Void zone.
Okay, we got this next time. So the weak aura was not working. So I gotta look at that. I was just expecting it to work and it did not. It's set to 1, it just did not.
Phase 2.
Yeah, next one's good. He did just MC the tank. It was bad. There was bad timing. Yeah, we got it. We got it. This is actually good. I got disoriented at the beginning of all the movement. I know. That weak aura does not work how you would expect it to either. I'm gonna put a audio alert. We got it though. That was our first pull. It was pretty sloppy, and bad RNG, and we still almost killed it. Fine, no biggie.
Interrupt.
Gonna reload. I just added an interrupt audible. You. Alright, let's try this again. And again, I'm supposed to be on square. Yeah. We're gonna save CDs. Save CDs until last phase.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Minions, servants, soldiers of the cold dark, obey the call of Kel'Thuzad!
Doing this wing with 2 tanks only, yeah. Yeah, I mean we did pretty much the whole place, with the exception of 4 horsemen, which I think we also can do with 2 tanks. We're either 2 tank or 1 tank. All of +2. You're saving cooldowns. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if we have one of our ferals jumping into bear to help or whatever. I think we do have our one extra feral running just jumping into bear at the end, just in DPS back. think that's the case anyway. I might be wrong though. It might just be one. He's stunning so far out. I don't like that.
The end is upon you.
Phase 2.
Interrupt. 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 Interrupt.
Your soul is bound to me now.
Interrupt. Interrupt.
I got that one. I got it.
Interrupt.
I can take it.
Interrupt. Void zone. Interrupt.
I got it.
Interrupt. Interrupt. Void zone. Interrupt.
I got that.
There will be no escape. I require aid.
Interrupt.
Very well. Warrior,
Void zone. Interrupt.
I got it.
and die for your master.
Interrupt.
Yep.
Void zone. Interrupt.
Resisted. Someone grab next.
AoE talk. Interrupt.
Frozen, frozen.
Interrupt.
13%. No BRs.
Void zone. Interrupt.
Keep going, keep going, keep going. 5%. Keep it clean.
Interrupt.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 2 pulls. Done. Good job, boys. Well done. 3 rings. 3 rings. Hammer of Twisted Nether, Phylactery, 3 rings, Shield of Condemnation, Might of Menethil. +2 clear. Nice. Well, we didn't do Gothic. Yeah. 495 Valor tokens. Remnants of Valor. For a full clear. Well, it would be a little more if we did a full +2, but we did 1 boss on +1. Could have buffed, yeah. Here's Might of Menethil. But we got it done. That's good. It was a 3.5 hour raid. So 9 hour raid total. That's crazy. I'm glad we got it though. Crazy how much more time we spent on 4 Horsemen and Gothic total. Not on live. We didn't spend a lot of time on 4 Horsemen live because we spent a lot of time previously, but we spent a lot of time on Gothic. I highly doubt I will get Ring. I'm assuming Cuddles will get Ring, which is a little questionable. I mean, it's not a big deal, right? Like, everyone's going to get their gear, but I don't know if I would front load Rogue given how low we are in damage comparatively. But like I said, we're all gonna get it. Thank you. Yeah, I do not think that I will get that. So if he has 5th, yeah, if he gets, I mean, I'm sure that's the intent. The fact that he has 5 already, I'm sure that's the intent, is that he'll go crazy. But then once someone else who just is a better tuned class gets 6, I mean, it's gonna drop back down, right? So I mean, it is what it is. Like I said, I'm not that worried about it. Everyone is gonna get their loot, especially because we're doing this on harder difficulties earlier. Loot is gonna be plentiful, right? So it's really not a big deal. And this raid is probably gonna be around a good bit, if I had to guess. So it's good. Everyone will get their stuff. No biggie. Fun though. I like it. I like the raid. I think a couple bosses that I'm not super crazy about, but overall, they need to fix trash. Like, I think we could have done quite a few bosses on +3, but the trash is just too overtuned to do it. We'd have to wait for cooldowns every pull. That just wouldn't be worth it. We got 13 splinters this raid. I agree, last phase was too short. Yeah, we got Scarlet Enclave. I don't know how they're going to approach that. I'm excited for it, though. I think it'll be cool. I think what I'm most excited about right at this very point in time is logging off of World of Warcraft, because I've spent so much time doing Sims and stuff, and I want to go play like Delta Force or something where I can just go shoot people. Just burn some steam for a little bit. Let it off. They're just going through loot now, so I'm just giving them a little bit. Glad I got the shoulder enchant though. That's out of the way. That's done. If they end up buffing backstab, super nice. Super nice. Single boss encounter for Scarlet Enclave, dude, people would be so mad. I wouldn't be surprised if it was like a Arizon Crypts type of thing. But or like a Karazhan thing, like a 10-player raid or something like that, something small. But I also wouldn't be surprised if it was just the full mother tier. Something completely new. Given it's at the end, right? Nor would I be surprised if it led into whatever is next. Right, like if Classic Plus is indeed a thing at some point. Scarlet Enclave into a hard reset with some like fun thing that happens at the end of the raid. That could be kind of fun. Where we get to like keep our characters, but there's some like power reset or something like that. I don't know. Who knows what the hell they're gonna do. That would be fun though. That would be optimal for me. They did something like that. That was good though. Right, yeah. And they have said like these characters are gonna go somewhere, and they've been pretty vague about it. So, I don't know. We shall see. Honestly, I think SOD, as it sits right now, would be a really great leveling experience for whatever's next. Like if Classic Plus is a thing, I feel like if they were to leave this exactly as it is right now, with the XP increase, with runes at, 1, all that, I think that would be pretty sweet, where that was the leveling experience for Classic Plus. That way you still retain that classic experience to some extent, in a bit more modernized, faster paced way. But then you innovate beyond that. So you have all your level up raids and stuff. That'd be kind of fun. SOD TBC. I have zero interest in SOD TBC. My god. Our entire guild is like that too. They want SOD TBC. I would have no desire to play that. I have no nostalgia for Burning Crusade though. I was in college at the time, so. Beef bar is 11 out of 15 at +4. Is that accurate? That's crazy if true. Yeah, I think they make SOD, and that's kind of why I was like, this, if SOD, what we know of as SOD right now, becomes the leveling experience, and then we just branch into an alternate timeline, right? If the portal never opened or whatever, and then they just take it in like an OSRS direction, that would be my preferred by far. I think that'd be really cool. New content, use what you've learned in SOD, put more money into the team to make it bigger so you can do better stuff. I think that would be pretty cool, but realistically, who the hell knows, right? I gotta remember. There's like a whisper in raid or something. Where is that? Is that in like automation or something? Auto reply and privacy. Auto respond. There we go. One 114. Once they wrap up loot here, I'm gonna take off for the night. Should be wrapping up in a minute. TBC made a light, yeah. Could see that. Spy Mage, BSL, and Cuddles. So they gave, they got 6-piece for Mage, Warrior, and Rogue. Mage is a weird one. Best 6-piece is Warlock. Yeah. The problem. So we're thinking ahead though. Hold on one second. They're talking. Checking calendar. Yeah, long term. So they were just asking a question about next week. So what we are trying to plan for, what we are seeing, like with how these bosses are tuned, we're thinking probably closer to 30-second kills. If we're already doing +2, and we're gonna be at 10. Yeah, I hit yes. Sorry, I was asking me a question. So we're thinking that bosses are gonna be 30 to 15 seconds, right? Like that's kind of what it's looking like. When we get to speed, right? Like when we're talking about speed pushes and stuff. So we're trying to optimize with that in mind. I assume is the, you know. So that's what we're trying to figure out now. So like you want to have a rogue geared up, 1 for IEA, but 2 also for occult. So you bring in a muty rogue, quick stacks on occult, IEA, positive damage, 1 rogue per raid, done. That I assume that's the thought, right? Yeah.
See you later.
And next week will be rank 4 seal. Selling some of this stuff, and then I am taking off.
Bruce, you better wait here. I'll be back in 10 minutes.
Even 10 minutes is a long time to be away from you.
Alright. I'm gonna get off of here. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Appreciate it. Hopefully everything was looking good, sounding good. Glad we got it cleared. But raid again on Wednesday and Thursday. Yeah. That's it. Thanks for hanging out, guys, and I will catch you on the Classic Rogue Discord. Catch you guys later. Have a good night.